Well, hey everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 640th stream, where we will be playing more Animal Crossing. Oh, it's the best. So of course we're going to be doing that. But also, I am testing out a new camera. Now, I don't know. It's not really different, okay? I don't know if anyone's noticing this, and maybe the more astute of you will say, oh, the color looks a little different, or, you might point out that perhaps the wide angle isn't as severe. All of these things are accurate. I'm actually trying something that I discovered last night, and I just really enjoyed streaming with my camera just very haphazardly and just kind of showing you around this room as it was a mess. It's all cleaned up now. Like, I mean, I guess you can't really tell, but what I did is I'm trying this. I put my phone camera up here as my main camera. I don't know why I haven't done this sooner. I always thought about it, and I knew that, the iPhone 11 has a good camera, good white balance, good low light, all of those things, but I never actually implemented it. And so we're trying it tonight. And I don't know if it's better or worse. Please let me know what you think. I think right now, at least, it seems like it might be a good improvement. We'll see as the light completely leaves the room from outside, as it gets darker, all those things. I don't quite know what to expect. But anyways, thank you so much to Nibbles for the follow here on Twitch. And it's awesome to have you here. I am really excited as I'm kind of going into a new stage of streaming right now. And Memory Martin says, I stopped by Crystal's stream today. She was very excited to see me mention you. Well, Crystal is awesome, so I'm glad that you went and did that. What did you think of the stream? Yes, some good ice water as it is getting warmer around. I did have to put the AC on today. Oh my goodness. But anyways, Twitchy Berry's here as well. Welcome on in. Lovely to have you as well. And I suppose maybe we should get into some of our game. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just snap our fingers here, my friends. And 3, 2, 1. Whabam. Ra. There we go. And we're going to play a little Animal Crossing tonight. And possibly some other things. I honestly don't know. We might jump into... I'm kind of debating. I'm going to be honest. I really want to play Animal Crossing, but I had this thought where I was like, you know what I really, 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 really want to do? I really want to play some Nintendo Switch Online or Super Nintendo Switch Online. I kind of want to do that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that tonight. I was sort of thinking it might be fun even to play a little Super Mario Kart online. Let's start with some Animal Crossing and go from there, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyways, Memory Martin, I don't, you know what, I'm so sorry. I know I thought about this. I was going to message you earlier. I don't know that we'll be doing the tour today. I'm not sure. I don't know. Hang tight. I'm really not sure. I feel bad. I was going to message you, but I kind of was hoping to maybe take this stream a little bit differently, do a little bit of work on the island, maybe play a little of that Nintendo Switch Online. So it would be good for you to be downstairs anyways, but I'm kind of thinking that might be a good thing. So let's see. That's fine. Okay. I wanted to make sure. Thank you for understanding that. Do I need a glowing paint? Well, let's go find out, shall we? By the way, it is 7:07. That's pretty nice. And no news, really? All right then. But hey, we've made it halfway through the week, everybody. That's great. That's fantastic. Let's finish strong. It is me you're talking to, Mary Martin says. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Dark Solid X is here. Welcome on in, my friend. Welcome on in. And, yeah. Oh, my gosh. So you got to see some Nino Kuni, right? That's how it's said. And you really want to get it. I've really wanted to get those for a while. I thought those were really cool. Oh, by the way, my shirt. Look at that. What do they call it? The moire effect. Are you seeing this? Do you see that? What? makes my shirt look wild. Whoa! And it's all on the microphone, I mean. Well then, okay. But you can kind of tell, I don't know if you can or not, but here, maybe if I get a little closer, you could. This shirt has a very fine pattern, same as the microphone grill. I didn't think about this, but it kind of makes the shirt look a little wild and funky, right? Look at that. So, I don't know. That might be a little too distracting. We'll see. We're taking this one step at a time. But speaking of distracting, look at this outfit. Let's start by changing our outfit real quick. Memory Martin says, oh yeah, my dad's going to finally take my computer to the shop tomorrow. He's been really busy getting the rental ready in between bookings. Fair. No, that makes sense. So the computer's going to go to the shop. Hopefully they'll be able to figure out what is wrong. Are you certain it's the motherboard? Or do you think it might be something else? Hopefully it's something else. And hey-o, everyone in chat, Dark Solid X says, oh man, how you doing, my friend? What are you up to today? Now let's see, what should we wear? Something kind of springy, something kind of light. I think that would be good. What do we have? I mean, those are always, that is a really nice look, I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit warm outside, so the thought of a sweater is a bit much, but maybe something like that? Yeah, that looks really good. I like that. Okay. And how have I been? Things are busy right now. I can just say things are very busy right now. Ooh, yeah. I'm starting to like what I'm putting down here. Yeah, I'm liking this. Okay, so let's go for... Oh, do we want to have a different hat? Chrono has dropped into chat on his head. Did you notice that Chrono came in with a wormhole? Oh my gosh. Yikes. And some people have said it might be the power supply, Memory Martin says. Others have said it's the motherboard or GPU. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, Memory Martin had this power surge that just kind of knocked out the computer, which, I don't even know. That's just, that really stinks. I can't imagine. And it's one of those things that it's sort of just almost, I don't want to say it this way, but bad luck. It seems like the kind of thing that happens all the time, and yet, then there's the one time that it knocks out your computer. I want to take a moment here just to point out something with this crown. Really fascinating thing that I saw online, and that was there is an actual jewelry company that has taken it upon themselves to decipher the cost of various fictional jewelry and crowns especially. Interestingly, Princess Zelda's crown was estimated at several $1,000s, which is pretty impressive. Princess Toadstool's, I guess I'll say Toadstool, not Peach. I'm old school that way. Princess Toadstool's crown was estimated at several $1 million. I can't even remember what it was, but it was a lot. It was a huge, ludicrous amount. My understanding is that they determined the type of, I don't know, like a gem stone that was inset into the crown. And then by calculating the size, determined the cost. And I guess several of those gemstones would be so outrageously expensive that it means that this crown would be several, hundreds, I don't know if it's hundreds or tens of millions of dollars. Anyway, I thought that was a fun fact you all might want to know. Anyway, only a few million, Dark Solid X says. Fair. You would think that it would be more than that, right? Anyway. Memory Martin says what is really weird is that they get a signal, an HDMI signal from my laptop. Now, really? Really? So, you get an HDMI signal, what is being displayed, though? Because the computer's not working, correct? Ooh, I kind of like that, actually. I might go with something like that. unless I find something springier, we'll say. Yeah, let's do that, and let's go with. I mean, I always do enjoy, something like that, but no. Let's go with. Oh, I mean, that would be kind of matching, but no, yeah. I mean, I guess I haven't done like that for a while. I mean, we do need to get our actual beard there. We can always do that. There we go. I could do something like that. I kind of like that. Just a little lighter. We'll do that. We'll go with these, I suppose. And let's find some real nice shoes. What should... Ooh, or ultra no-show socks with those sneakers. Yeah, now that's looking good right there, my friends. That's looking good. Yeah. All right. Getting some use out of our awesome Sanrio amiibo cards. I'm digging that. Let's go with that. It's kind of got this little swirl cinnamon roll flower thing. I'm kind of digging it. Let's go. And then that's kind of fun. You know what? I think we might have our look. Right there, friends. That's the look. Boom. I like it. So, did they do an estimate of KK Rules, King K Rules crown? Ooh, that's a good question right there. I don't recall. I'm not sure. So, I only looked at Zelda and Princess Toadstool. I don't remember what else there was. Ooh, look at all this stuff that I need to put in here. Let's do some item organizing real quick. But that is really strange. So the computer turns on. However, when I plug the Elgato and drawing tablet in their respective... Now, I assume you mean USB ports. Neither of them get a signal. Fascinating. So it's that maybe your USB... What do you call them? It's not hub, but controller. USB controller. Maybe your USB controller has gone out. That's as I understand it anyway. I'm not a computer scientist here, but as I understand it, that's what essentially connects all of your USB lines in your computer. That would just be a guess. I don't know. Maybe that would be a simple fix too. Wait, what? Your Elgato and your drawing tablet are HDMI. Really? I guess that makes sense with your drawing tablet. You would need your drawing tablet to have a screen, a display, so that's HDMI. The Elgato, so that's right, because you have the card. So you're saying when you put the HDMI, cable into your Elgato card, you're not getting any signal captured. That seems to me to be a whole other issue, because wouldn't that be a PCI Express slot? Is that what they still use? Look at me pretending like I know something. I know nothing about computers. Really, honestly, I was actually watching the Apple event because I like the simplicity of Apple. I've always enjoyed that and appreciated that. In fact, I feel Apple and Nintendo in many ways share a lot in common. And I was just checking out the Apple event, which was filmed beautifully, by the way. If you want to see some exceptional content, Apple has always excelled at their presentation. I honestly am blown away, and I've thought a lot about how I could capture some of that magic in my very own streams. I've always tried to go for, if not an Apple aesthetic, an Apple level of quality. Anyways, this was a really fascinating presentation. Looks like they have some really neat devices, and I really like the idea of the M1 chip, which is an all-in-one chip that's used in your mobile devices, but now also utilized in your desktop devices by Apple. Seems like a really good idea to me. I think that it makes for a really nice ecosystem as you switch between your mobile devices, your phone, your tablet, which I still love and use my iPad every day, and then your desktop device. Honestly, it makes me really sad that I'm not in the Mac ecosystem. It's just not as simple for streaming. But my point in all of this is that as I was watching this, I was thinking about content creation right now. A lot of their presentation dealt with new technologies to try to better serve those who are using Zoom, etc., working from home, all that. Marshall, thank you for that host. Also, why did we not get any alerts? Oh, there we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Sorry about that. Marshall, thank you for that host. I really, truly do appreciate that. Welcome on in, Marshall! I hope things are going well for you. And, oh, wow. So where was I going with all this? Oh, yeah. So, hosty toasty for my broski. Thank you, Marshall. And B. Also, Holy Guacamole finally did Fauna's Yard. Now time for Fang. Nice memory, Martin. But yeah, one of the things that Apple did in their presentation was, they filmed these lovely scenes with drone shots on their campus, and then they would go in and they'd do their lovely little shots of their technology spinning around, their renders, etc. And I just thought it looked really cool. And very sleek. They've got great overlays and just a wonderful art department. It's very inspiring technology to look at, which is a weird thing to say, I know, but it is, And so I was really fascinated by all of this, just watching it and enjoying the show. And, I can't think of many other presentations that I would enjoy watching. To be fair, E3 even, I enjoy the Nintendo stuff. I'll watch the Nintendo stuff. But, Sony and Microsoft have for a long time been pretty uninspiring. A lot of similar sorts of things, a lot of just showing you your trailers one after another. And granted, Nintendo does a fair amount of that as well. But I don't know, there's something in the presentation that's different. And I've always sort of wanted to be able to present video content in that way. One of my challenges, and I've been really thinking about this a lot lately, is how do I improve my video quality for me, for what I look like, okay? I don't know what I look like right now. It's hard to tell. I don't know if this camera looks better than before, if it looks worse. I really don't know. There are things I can do to sort of alter my appearance. For example, if I were to go down here and I could remove this filter. Boom. I mean, that just makes a subtle change. Is that better? Worse? Right? Do you like it a little bit more like this, where you have more contrast? Does it look more natural like this? Let's try this for a little bit. And then we also have, I can always click things like, oh, make it brighter. I could go grayscale, which actually hides some of the acne I've had. So I feel really embarrassed by the acne. Pixel Knight and Nexo Phoenix Gaming are here. And B says hi. Oh, hey, B, how be you? Let's try this for a little bit. What do you think, everybody? What do you think of the new camera? Is it good? What do you think? Do you like this or this better? Let's try this for a little bit. Okay. I don't know if that was showing up for you. I assume it was. Looks good. Okay, let's see. Google suspended my payment account. Oh no, Nexo. Oh, bummer. I'm sorry. And Zoe, this is probably weird, but you have a really relaxing voice. Zoe, it's okay. No, it's not weird. I appreciate you saying that. I actually strive for that. It's something that I appreciate. I enjoy talking, if it wasn't obvious. And so part of streaming for me is it's almost vlog-like, if no one's here, I like to just talk to myself and share random things and thoughts and musings from the day. But of course, I really enjoy getting to chat with people and respond to what people are saying in chat. So if you like the sound of my voice, I appreciate it. And I take it as a great compliment. So thank you very much, Zoe. Oh, and I do need to check out my museum for Twitchy Berry. Look at that. I've gotten so distracted here. Poor Marina. It's always nice to see you again as well. I want to chat. Oh, yeah. I wonder how Katie's doing. And Honey, yeah, what? We should probably figure that out. Aw, darn. I was hoping... Here, let's see. Okay. There we go. I wanted to snap that picture. I wanted to get that screeny right there. Memory Martin is asking if I have an antique chair and mini table. I will take a look. And you know what's crazy? Memory Martin says, Peanut still talks about you. Aw. You just had Olive Garden, Marshall. Marshall! That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome on in, everybody. If anybody happens to be new around here, by the way, and I suppose there may be a few of you. My name is Mana. I'm an E for Everyone family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I am a member of Family Friendly Live and Club Tortimer. I'm a husband and father. I have been streaming for about 5 years now, and I just absolutely love it. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. And in the meantime, we're just going to sell a few things and continue, I don't know, whatever we are doing in this game, we're going to continue it, all right? Whatever it is, it will be done. That's the nice thing about this game. It's just relaxing that way. Oh my goodness, my friends at work, there's a whole slew of us playing this game, and it's a lot of fun. And I enjoy talking to people about the game, seeing their enthusiasm. Some of them have started just recently, so it's pretty cool. Total Sketch says, it's interesting, I haven't seen that item before, and nor have I, which is why I was interested in it. And which is why also I believe I'm going to pick it up right now. So yeah, we're going to get this throwback wall clock for 4,200 bells. Let's buy it. Nexo says, are you going to do multiplayer tonight? Yeah, actually, I was thinking about doing multiplayer with Nintendo Switch Online as opposed to a little Animal Crossing. What would you all think about me doing that? And by the way, one of my friends is adding my Roblox avatar as an NPC in the Roblox game he's making, and I'm so excited to see it in-game. Oh my gosh, Nexo, how cool is that? That's a bell tree that has not bore bells. Soon perhaps, we shall see the bells upon the tree. Okay. Y'all just do your thing. Sterling, Starlink, whatever your name is. Looking built? Sure, whatever you say. Kensei Zero! No way! Kensei, my friend, welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Kensei Zero, a fantastic family-friendly streamer. Definitely great for you retro enthusiasts. Highly recommend. Everyone's really loud right now. I'm so sorry. Let's. I can't hear. I can't hear over you. It. Why are you so loud? It's okay. We're going inside. Whew. Oh man, that was rough stuff. Okay. Thank you to Memory Martin for that shout out. And also I should just mention that Kensei Zero is a fan of the Mana franchise, so that's all exciting as well. Okay. Let's just see what's here. I mean, I don't even know, but we're going to take a quick peek. All right. So, a lot of the huge. Okay. Oh, well, you know what I should do, though? Let me go back here and take a look at what possible seasonal things are here. Still the prom stuff and the cool globe. I believe I have all of that. Yep. And by the way, a shout out, which I will do here now, to someone who deserves it for sure. Memory Martin right there, who is who's an excellent mana mod and often doing the shouting out. Let's do a little shout out for Memory Martin. If you want to find out more about autism or Pokemon, go and visit Memory Martin. Fantastic friend and streamer. Kensei says, I've been playing Trials at the moment. Just beat the Light Benevodon. Nice. Very nice indeed. I got to go back and play Secret of Man on stream. I had started it a while back, and I was streaming through with some buddies, but then I moved and we couldn't continue. It was rather unfortunate, but so what is the glowing painting, by the way? What does it even look like, huh? Would I know it when I see it? Pixel Knight says, squished man. I'm a squished man. Oh, man. Oh, yes, and plenty of programming tutorials as well. Boy, I'm not sure I have a glowing painting. Not quite sure what the glowing painting looks like, but I imagine it is none of these. So there we go. I don't know. I do not know, my friend. And Kronos squished mana and he fell into chat, Memory Martin says. Oh, shucks. Is that what happened? Bummer. Okay, there we go. Now, the glowing painting probably glows, Pixel Knight says. I'll send it. Twitchy Berry says, ah, yay. Awesome. Twitchy Berry is like my art financier. Or I guess actually just my procurer. We'll name a wing after you, Twitchy Berry. We'll name a wing after you. It's appropriate, as the curator of our museum is an owl. Thank you for sending that. And now to look for an antique chair and mini table. Okay. Okay. We'll put this in storage. Last night I got a comment. Oh, konnichiwa to you, Memory Martin. And Jiagit and Ola. Let's see here. I got a comment yesterday about how when they saw my set, the family room here in a state of mess, before I cleaned it up today. Someone was saying, well, gosh, man, and now I know why you have such a completely full and packed inventory in Animal Crossing. And I went, okay. I was going to lose breath after a moment there. I got to watch myself. Okay. Mana, Mana, have to play Valheim after your Valheim stream. There we go. My friend, I've seen that you've been playing it. Been playing a bit with my friend. I haven't done a lot on my own world. We have a server that we've been playing together. Bestia, Mana, and I. And, man, it's a good game. It's a good way. Pixel Knight says, I wish I could get this game, but there's no way that me and my brother could share an island. That's funny. And probably fair. Good that you know that about yourself. I suppose here I should probably move to a different view so that you can actually see what is going on here. Let's just do that here. An antique. It would probably be antique up here. Antique, right? Nope. I don't know. It's hard to tell how they do these things. Antique bureau. Antique table. Oh, here's the antique table. I have only one. Was that what it was? And no, antique chair and mini table. That's what you're looking for. Antique. So I don't have an antique chair by the looks of it. Maybe, perhaps. Let's see again. Nope, no antique chair. I don't think. Doesn't look like it. I'm not. Why? Oh yeah, I took that. That's why. And then let's see here. The other question was about the mini table. See, these aren't. I guess here. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's. I always forget I can do that. Sort alphabetically. That's gonna make this easier. Okay. First of all, antique. Let's see how we do this. Antique. Okay. No antique chairs. Mini table. Hey, look at that. And great minds think alike. Memory Martin mentions, hey, you know, Manny, you could just make your inventory listed alphabetically. That's a thought. So how are you enjoying Valheim, Dark Solid X? Also, shout outs to Dark Solid X. If you don't know, also an incredible streamer and someone I'll be collaborating with here in the near future. We got to chat about that. Sorry that I haven't gotten back to you about it. I have a mini fridge, but no mini table. Alas and alack, I apologize. No. But we do have a lot of cool stuff, don't we? Okay. Heading to bed, Chrono says. Chrono, I'm so glad you're getting that rest. Have a wonderful night. Do good, be well, sleep well. Stay safe and healthy, and hopefully I'll catch you on Saturday. Also, there's a chance, I don't know. I'm going to just mention this here. I might do a bonus stream tomorrow morning. We'll see. So, but yeah, have a wonderful night, my friend. And there we go. Chrono into the wormhole. Alas and alack. Valheim is super fun. Defeated the third boss, trying to locate the fourth. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you're a lot farther than I am. Very cool. That's my fake quaint painting. Actually playing solo, so you have to do everything myself. That's really cool, I think. Oh, look at that rare mushroom that we have. I'm kind of just looking through some of my stuff. It's neat to look at it in a different way. I think this is also either a duplicate or one that I have. Look at all the Shamrock sodas I picked up. Can't have too many of those. I mean, you could, and I probably do, but you can't. So it's all good. Yeah, digging this. Okay. There we go. All right, now to figure out how to get my hands on an artisanal bug cage. Ooh, Tucci Berry has mailed the painting. Let's take a look here. I was also going to just try this out. I like that much, much better. Ooh, I like that so much better. Oh, I really like that. And it makes a little more space in here too, which is really quite nice. Ooh, I like it so much. Yeah.
The Friends of Mana.
Zoe, thank you so much for that follow. I do appreciate that. Welcome on in. Can we get a big hype in the chat for Zoe joining? Thank you so much. Oh, I really appreciate that. All right. So let's see. I think we've made a few improvements. We'll put this in storage. And let's go back out here. And I'm trying to decide how I'm going to approach some things here. I'm not quite sure. You see, what I'd like to do is really... Oh, I love all those beautiful flowers in bloom. What I'd like to do is really do kind of some nice forested stuff. Glowing painting! There we go. Thank you so much. All right. What do we have here? Let's go right on in. Squished mana hype. Nice. I like it. I like it. And Zoe says, "Aw, thanks. I absolutely love the calm vibes." Well, thank you. I really, honestly, and genuinely, truly appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying yourself. And let's make this donation of the glowing... Oh, no! How did... What? Oh, wait. That's why. It's not opened. I was going to say, no nonsense. All right, let's try making that donation now. And let's donate that beautiful glowing painting. Woohoo! That is most surely a glowing painting. I never thought I'd lay eyes upon the real thing, but there it is, very much a glowing painting. I shall treat this donation with the utmost care. Owl's honor. Okay, let's go check it out, shall we? I'm good. Okay. Boom and boom. And Zoe, I hope that you just have a wonderful time here and enjoy yourself. And you're welcome back anytime. I typically stream, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And just so you know, too, I do have other ways you can connect with me: Discord server, etc. Aha, ooh, aha, our glowing painting, the fighting Temeraire. Okay, it's a Turner, oil on canvas. Ooh, yeah. The English Navy ship commanded by Admiral Nelson as it's being tugged towards its dismantling. Can we look at this nice and close up? Will it let us? I thought there was a way. I wish you could just get a little bit closer on in there, but I guess we can't. So, alas, we won't be doing that. The glowing painting is always authentic, Memory Martin asks, which is something I don't know. I would turn to an online resource to help me with that. I just don't happen to know that information. But Twitchy Berry, thank you so much, my friend. Seriously. Or we could turn to our online resource, Twitchy Berry. Thank you. That's great. Ah, no, not that, not that. So, what I'm thinking, just hear me out, because I'm kind of a little bit at a loss here. What I think I want to do is really get this whole area just super forested with like a nice little, I don't know, kind of a little trail, but then just a lot of bushes and things like that. I don't know. And Marshall says, I've never noticed any glowing. What do you think? I'm curious. First of all, what you think of the camera like this? I'm gonna go back real quickly to this other view, or this other. I guess it's really my filter, is what it is. This one here. Does that look better than this? It's hard to tell. Like, I think it looks better like this in some ways, but I look darker. Let me do this. I'm actually gonna go real quickly and grab my iPad so I can double check on this. I should have had it here handy, but I don't. So in the meantime, if you wouldn't mind just, I guess, chilling and chatting for a few, and I'll be right back. Man, let's see. All right. What, Marshall? Oh my gosh. I'm back. I wish you could watch Twitch on Switch. That would be fun, Memory Martin says. Boy, that would actually be pretty cool, not gonna lie. The Mega Man X card game has a very interesting history. I wish there were actual games or an anime or something based off of them. Fascinating indeed. And let's see, I'm back, and we're gonna just take a look on the iPad here to see what it looks like. We're on, Source right now. And we're going to see what it looks like with this darker camera and then the other. I'm dripping as well. Look at that. Okay. So, what do I see here? So there's that. That's what that looks like. And what does it look like when I go over here? Let me shut that off. Let's see. Do I like the one better or this better? Let's see. Actually, that does look a lot more natural. Now, what would it look like? I think I like that better. And I think I want to see what it looks like with the game next to me here. So what does this look like? Just kind of curious. Let's see. Just noticed the Mario plush and that Wind Waker Master Sword in the back, Pixel Knight says. Ah, indeed, yes. And actually, the Mario is a classic, 1980s Mario from way back in the day. And yes, and then the Master Sword as well. All kinds of stuff up there. Just kind of a fun little scene that is set. I just realized I'm doing all this stuff. I haven't actually transitioned to see what it looks like this way. Let's try that now. Let's see. Shows that you have flawless skin, Zoe says. Not so much, as I'm breaking out for some reason on my forehead and my cheeks. With the cheeks, I know it's from wearing a mask. The forehead, I'm not sure why I'm breaking out, but I do need to figure that out. Hey, I kind of do like this. It does look a little more natural, I would say. I don't know. And just, I guess, for the sake of science, let's go back and just see what it looks like if I go like this. Put that back on. And then what does it look like in terms of with the game? I know these are really subtle differences and things, but these are things that have definitely bothered me, and I've been trying to work on improving them. I'm just trying to get a better camera. See, yeah, I think it's better like this. I do indeed. I think it's better. That lighter color, I think it just looks a little nicer. So anyway, S640 is here. Oh, Essie, how are you doing, my friend? What is up? What is up? How be you? Can we get a big old shout out for S640? Honestly, if you don't know, I mean, Essie and I haven't had a chance to chat. I think since last time Essie swung around our parts. We haven't actually had a chance to chat outside of streams and whatnot. Essie has made a shift to another platform. I assume that that's still going well. I haven't had a chance to catch up with you. I want to. But Essie is such an awesome person. Just, so talented, kind, and just a wonderful family-friendly streamer. And I'm so proud to be on the same stream team as her, the family-friendly live stream team. Big shout-outs to all of the old crew there with the Family Friendly Live and to S640. And hope that you're doing well. Yeah, how's life? How's everything going? And also some news. I actually mentioned this in the last stream. It's sort of been soft launched. It's sort of being rolled out. I haven't really officially done much with it yet, or made it public knowledge. I mean, it's public knowledge, but it's not sort of been advertised as such. I am now also a member of Simply Press Start, Crystal's stream team as well. It's called Club Tortimer, and it's a Nintendo and obviously Animal Crossing themed team. But Crystal, it has been a real inspiration as one of the first, actually the first family-friendly partnered streamers that I came across. And that was a big inspiration for me because I hadn't realized up to that point that there were, family-friendly partnered streamers. It was an ambition of mine. And so it was really exciting. And I obviously I'm still, first and foremost, that family-friendly live. That's the first stream team I joined. It's there's a lot of incredible people on there, and they're all family-friendly. Club Tortimer isn't all family-friendly, but a lot of really interesting and cool people, and I've been checking out some of the streams and stuff, and I was invited to it, and I thought this was really cool. So just a little update. I was really excited about that. I'm kind of working on some stuff around here, trying to get some different camera angles and lighting and all that jazz, kind of working on stuff here. Car9 is in here. Hello! Playing Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. I think you need no more a reason to be here than that. SE says, congrats. Thank you so much. Ooh. There's a thing. In the game, the stars are here. So we're going to get ready for that. Aha. Oops. Oh, pushed the wrong button. We got a star shower, my friends. We're going to chat here and be doing the things. So, but yeah, I'll kind of give you the story. I was, is that going to, I pushed the wrong thing again. There we go. I was taking a week off of streaming, and I ended up really, honestly, I was very much needing it, but I'd also tried to stay away from social media as best I could, as, that can be another thing that fills your day and makes it a little bit tough to get rest in there. And I had some work days that were very early and very late. Some days that I would go in and have a late shift, and then I'd come in the next morning and start at the very earliest shift, which was quite tough, I'll have you know. And I'm checking on Twitter towards the end of the week, and I noticed that Crystal, who we follow each other on the old Twitter, she posted that she was accepting applications to the stream team. And I had, a long while back, I had kind of peeked and, boy, wouldn't that be cool? What's that? This was before even Family Friendly Live. I said, maybe someday that might be a stream team to be involved with because, Crystal's involved. Simply press start. And I just reached out. I said, hey, I know I missed it. The time for the applications had passed because I had checked it late. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of interested. I don't know, maybe next round, just kind of throwing it out there. What do you think? Don't know what's entailed or whatnot. And I was so affirmed by this. This is just how sweet she is. She just replies and says, man, I know you're in. And I just felt like, obviously, none of us need to find any validation in through others. We should acknowledge our own self-worth, but I will be honest in saying one of the hardest areas of my life to do that in is here on Twitch and through streaming. I don't know why. It just is. And so that little validation really just made me feel wonderful. She's a fantastic streamer, YouTuber, content creator in general, and it was really cool. So anyway, wanted to share that. SE says, hey, question, what's a good camera for making videos? I'm trying to get one for my History of Insert Character Here series. SE says, totally depends on what you're looking for. Budget, 4K, DSLR. So $40 to $50. Here's the deal. And SE Lessie just nailed it. SE Lessie says, your phone is your best bet. Truly, you're right. SE says, Your phone is your best bet. In fact, right now, the camera that you are seeing me streaming with is actually my phone. I decided to try it. So this is just my cell phone, which happens to be an iPhone 11. So it's an older generation, and it works. Oh, Essie Leslie is going to enjoy a walk. That sounds fantastic. Enjoy it. I don't know if you are going to be listening while you're walking, but if you do, then I hope that this is entertaining. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the future. I'd love to catch up with you. There's so much I want to chat about, and games, and collaborations and things like that. I just haven't. I've been taking a break. Much needed. But say hi to David for me, and do good and be well. And I'll catch you later. Kensei Zero says, I actually am using a phone. It works really well. Kensei says, I got a ring light from Walmart, hooked it up. Yes, so okay, there's sort of different tiers. I like what Essie said, what are you looking for? Now, if you're looking for the cheapest solution, then it's always going to be the camera you have. And for many of us, that is your phone. Now, if you're younger, you don't have a phone, then obviously that's something different. What I actually have been using, and probably will continue to do, I just haven't today, is this. This is a Hero 4, a GoPro Hero 4, okay? And this is something you can, I've just got a little case for it. This is how it mounts. So it's plugged in. Let me actually unplug it real quick so I can show it to you better. But it's really quite a neat little device. So yeah, here it is. So this is the Hero 4, and you can get these super cheap. And I've just got this little, gosh, boy, it's apparently really dusty on the back of it. Haven't checked that for a while. That's silly. It's gonna stay that dusty unless I find a good cloth. But here we go. There we go. All right. Oh, it's still gonna be. Anyway, there's the back of it. You can kind of see right there. I just have this little mount, and the mount is nice because then I can put it on my extendable arm here. And what's nice about the Hero 4 is it plugs in just an HDMI with a clean out, and then just you can power it by taking the battery out just with a micro. Is it micro USB? I can't remember if it's micro or micro USB. I believe is what it is. Anyway, that's the Hero 4. You can buy these on eBay, probably about $40. This is a good camera. You can get a. You can also capture directly to an SD card if you'd prefer, or if you want to use a battery. But for streaming purposes, I like it this way. That's a good option for you if you're looking to get into something where maybe you might need alternate angles too. It might be nice to have that along with a phone if you have both. So there's that. And then Marshall says, did you see my comment about the GoPro earlier? I didn't. Let me go back here. What did Marshall say? Oh, where? Look at that. Let's see. No, I missed it. What was the... Please let me know. I missed that. I am not seeing it either here. And then I'm looking here at just some other comments. Oh, no, yeah. Marshall says... I use a ring light as well, I believe is what you're talking about. Kensei says, eventually hope to upgrade, but I'm going to work on stuff like alerts and such first. Mic probably next. Camera is a ways away for me, in my humble opinion. And Pixel Knight says, really, my phone, do I need anything to make it better, like connect it to a mic or something? There's a lot of stuff you can do through OBS, Kensei Zero says. Filters to upgrade your mic without doing much. Yeah, I mean... So here's the thing: if you're capturing at a desk, okay, I really do think it makes sense to sort of create an environment where you can sit down, create content, and go. You got to think workflow. I wish I had done this sooner. I'm starting to, I'm reconfiguring things right now to be able to do this. But to me, it makes a lot of sense to have an easy workflow. You get inspired, you want to record, boom, you're set up to do that. what I've noticed is that in cases where I thought, oh, I'll set up a tripod, I'll set up a camera, I'll, make sure the batteries are charged. I don't make the content. I mean, I don't make the content now, but I don't make the content then. So I really do encourage you to think about a desk workflow solution, something that's set up, ready to go, especially if you're making a series. I wish I knew that sooner. That might work for you. If you're doing that, then there are a lot of great ways for you to capture your video and audio together through OBS, depending on your setup. So let's say, and I should really make a video on this or put something up on my website about this, but let's say if you're going for the cheapest solution for streaming, let's assume creating video game content. Because it sounds like you want to capture a video of your gameplay as well. For me, and what I would suggest at this point in time is I would say if you have, whatever you have now, start with that. Okay. If you're thinking of going out and purchasing the cheapest options available to you, let's assume that you don't have a phone. If you have a phone, what I'm about to say would work without the GoPro. But if you have no camera, no phone, I would get the GoPro. The Hero 4 seems to be working quite well. It's a good, inexpensive option that I've come across that I can recommend. On the used market, you could pick one up for about $40. So getting something like that would be a good entry-level camera. And then the equipment you're going to get that would interface with it, you could use with a more advanced camera down the line, including your phone. In fact, I have the same setup for my phone right now as I have for the GoPro. Then what you're going to need is some way, if you're not just capturing on the SD card and editing all of this together later, you're trying to capture it all together at once. You're going to need some way to capture that video signal and put it into OBS. Now, what I recommend for that is this. This is a fantastic solution as it is only $10 or less. You can probably pick one of these up for about $7. This is an HDMI video capture card. Again, $10 or less. You can pick one of these up. You'll obviously need the cables. So let's assume, I'm trying to factor in everything. You'll need some mini HDMI and mini USB cables. Excuse me. And then you'll need one of these. So cables you can buy on Amazon pretty inexpensively. You should be able to get both those cables for well under $10. So at this point, you're in $60 for getting your camera in. Pick up another one of these. You're in $70 to be able to get your game capture. Along with whatever your HDMI into that would be. You just boom, use one of these. Then spend another $10, so we're $80. And get one of these, a little HDMI 1 to 2 splitter. This will allow for your HDMI, and then you'll need an HDMI cable. Let's factor that in. You can probably get a couple of them in. So we'll still say $80. Or you might have some lying around. $80, and you can use this to then get your game to your monitor and your game to your video capture. Okay, so we're talking $80 right there for video capture of your game and your camera capture. Then I would suggest picking up. Boy, this one's tough. Again, if you have a phone, so I'm kind of giving you what my ideal starting setup is. I'll keep with that. I'm going to tell you the cheapest options again, kind of using your phone, etc., in just a moment. If you're using your phone, or even if you're using the GoPro, you in theory could capture the audio through the device through HDMI. And be done with that, and it'll be decent, okay? But audio is more important than video when it comes to streaming and content creation. It truly is. People will gloss over poor video quality far more easily than poor audio quality. Have you ever tuned into a video and just went, "Oh my gosh, that video or that audio it's awful. I can't even hear what they're saying." It's really hard to watch. Oh, Nerd Holly, thank you so much and welcome on in. And your character looks so much like you. I love it. Thank you so much, Zoe. And Mictron Gaming, welcome on in. And yes, Marshall says exactly, audio is more important than video. So what I use is this, and here's the thing. This is where it starts to get a little bit tricky. There are a lot of options. There are some fantastic USB microphones, and you plug them in, you're good to go. You're done. It's simple. It's easy. It's tuned to work with a computer just where you plug it in, boom. They're pretty good. Elgato has some. You can obviously get things like the Blue Yeti or the Blue Snowball. You can, turn to all kinds of videos and sites as resources to research USB microphones. Typically, the Blue family and the Elgato family is right now kind of what most people talk about in terms of content creation as typically an entry level because it's easy to use and it just works. Those could set you back about $60 to $100. So now we're talking about $140, $150. My thought is if you're going to spend $60 or so dollars, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, what? No.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Are you kidding me? No way. No way. Oh.
We've got inbound. A new follower.
Beta. Oh my gosh, Beta and everybody. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you.
Look at you joining the Friends of Mana.
I can't even. Oh my gosh. And I got it.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
I'm broken. I don't know. I don't know what to say right now. Oh my gosh. Hello.
We've got inbound. A new follower.
Thank you so much. You did break me. I don't even know what to say right now. I gotta start wishing on stars here. Look at this. That's my wish. Anyone think he'll cry? I mean, it's possible. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much. Thank you for those follows. Obviously, Beta, thank you for that raid. I have to give a huge shout out to Beta64.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Let me take a moment here and make sure that I thank everyone properly. I have to go back. There's so many of you who've just joined in. I need to go back. Luigi Fan 24, the meme guy, Ghostly's
Thank you for
Golden,
joining the Friends of Mana.
Cap 1793, Cubs Fan 1111. Seriously, thank you so much. No way. And Namus with the resub. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much. Big shout outs to Beta64. I mean, I think most of you know Beta. Beta's huge and just fantastic, lovely streams. I want to talk to you, Beta, and maybe now's not the time. It's the end of your stream. You might be tired. You might want to leave, but we're actually talking about setups right now. And you just came in as we just finished talking about sort of an ideal beginner entry-level camera and capture card setup. I'll review it real quickly. Carnine, thank you for that host. I'll review it real quickly for everyone. But I also just wanted to point out that I was in your stream a couple days ago, and I was just thinking to myself, man, how does Beta get such perfect video? I mean, it's like the thing I've been chasing for so long, and I just can't quite capture it. And I really want to talk to you because it's lighting. I know it's lighting. I know it must be. I don't know if it's the glass you're using or what. I assume you're using a DSLR. I could be wrong, but I just loved the video quality. And everything was just so perfectly tuned. I thought, I really want that. Today I'm trying something a little different. I'm actually using my phone here as my capture, my video capture device. I have been most recently using this, and heretofore I've actually been using just a standard was it C920 C920, right? That's the Logitech C920, and which is in the closet in my bag of of camera gear. But yeah, no, I'd love to know, Beta, I would love to know what you have. And then for everyone who's come on in, obviously this is Animal Crossing, but it's kind of taken a little bit of a turn to be talking about tech and whatnot. My name is Mana. I want to give you a huge thanks to everyone who's joined. And oh my goodness, I just caught a glimpse, the briefest of glimpses of how many people are here right now. Thank you for coming to this channel and raiding with Beta 64. Thank you for supporting my friend and fellow family-friendly live team member. I've been streaming for about 5 years now, and just kind of slowly going at it. And I am a father, a husband. I am an employee. I've been busy. Recently moved. Recently changed jobs. I'm actually on call at a hospital, and got a lot going on. But I always come back to streaming. I just love it. And from day one, I've been an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer. And I focus mostly on Nintendo because that's where my gaming passion lies. Retro because, well, I sort of default to that since it's the games I grew up with. And I always play on my original hardware, which I've kept. I guess I'll give you a little sneak peek here. Some of the consoles here. And then indie titles, because I love what comes out of the indie world. So, yeah, so welcome. And, oh my gosh, nice. Martine, it looks like you just started streaming a couple months ago. Nice. I can't wait to check out your channel. I'll have to do that. I'm going to go ahead and make a little, let's see, let's do open in new. Can I do that? Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Open in that new tab. There we go. We're going to check that out. Okay. Oh, here we go. Beta says, okay, so the video is actually a BMPCC 4K camera with a Panasonic Lumix GX Vario lens. Well, there you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. I'm copying that. I'm going to definitely keep that. See, that's what I was thinking. Obviously, I'm not there yet. I haven't invested in the glass because I have a decent DSLR, but it doesn't have unfortunately, it doesn't have a clean HDMI out. So I haven't switched to using that. So when I started, again, it was that C920. And then I was using this. Now, I actually will recap what I was saying here. And oh my gosh, everybody. Seriously, thank you. So many amazing people here. So many amazing people. Beta says it uses HDMI out into a 4K cam link. Nice. Okay, real quick, I'm actually gonna, oops, let's try and capture this. Can we do it? Aha! We're just gonna stay here and get all the balloon items. Oh, wait, I gotta put this away. Oops. Yeah, so I was sharing this for a couple of folks. Now, first of all, I'm gonna recap what I've said so far. Now, there's a cheap way to do it. If you're just recording something, then one good way to do it is just to simply have your phone. If you have a phone, great. Use whatever camera or equipment you have. Whatever you have now is the best thing to start with. Okay? You can do amazing work with just your camera or just your phone. I have an iPhone 11. It's not that new anymore, but it still has an excellent camera on it. Many phones in the past 5 years would be more than adequate for capturing your own video. And in fact, the built-in audio in most cases would work very well as well. If you are, by any chance, trying to capture game footage, you do need to capture it in some way. And I was just recommending this. And so this is kind of going into my ideal. For me, the best thing is to have kind of a permanent setup, because if you're just using your camera or your phone, or you're just using whatever's there. You might need to set things up. You might eventually get a tripod or whatnot. You might think, oh, I need batteries. And you might get a little distracted and then less inclined to start making content. To me, having a set desk where you can sit down, hit go in just a few clicks, and your recording is going to really increase your desire to stream and or record, and it's going to just make your content that much better and more consistent. So, that in mind, here's my suggestion. This is a very inexpensive HDMI video card you could get for about $10 or less. It's a USB 2.0, and you can get them for $10 or less. One of these paired with one of these, an HDMI 1 to 2 splitter, basically takes an input, gets you your out. This will set you back no more than $20, and you've got an excellent capture card for your video game or your, whatever it is, whatever your content is, your PC window of, if you were wanting to do it that way. I don't know why. I guess you could just capture that directly. But yeah, let's say, video game content if you're streaming. So about $20 you're into that, plus the cables, really. You probably have the HDMI cable from your hardware. You might need an extra. Let's just say that's still about $20 for the both of those things. Honestly, that's even a little high. You use that exact splitter? Nice, Beta. And Ketchup, welcome on in. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then the other thing I would say, pick up another one of these. Okay, so now we're in about, let's say, $30. Pick up another one of these. And one of these, a GoPro Hero 4 for about $40 on the used market. Okay, this is an excellent camera. Now, I have a mount for it. Yours may or may not come with it. Honestly, for a while, I just had this blue taped on my monitor and then a blue taped on a stand until I actually got the proper mount for it. This will set you back about $40. But that's going to be a far better quality than anything I've come across. If you don't have a phone, whatever. And then you can pick up the cables. You'll probably need another $10 for that HDMI mini and mini USB. So let's see. So that's about $50. So we're looking right now at 70. Is that right? 70, 80 bucks. Okay. For all of your video equipment. Okay. That's generous. I think you can do this well under that. And then that brings us to the question. And obviously, this is assuming you have a computer of some sort. Then that brings us to the question of audio. And what we were talking about is audio is the most important, far more important than video. For any kind of video content, streaming, recordings, etc. Audio is the first thing people really detect, and if it sounds bad, it can be very off-putting, and people will click off a video or click out of a stream far more quickly. Pixel Night, a laptop will work. I actually stream off of a laptop. It's a pretty competent laptop, but honestly, with the setup I'm talking about, 2 USB 2.0 capture cards, you should be plenty fine. Now we're going to get into the audio, and that's going to bring in just a couple of additional pieces of gear. But again, it should be fine with a laptop. So Beta agrees, yay! Beta, seriously, Beta's... I trust Beta. If Beta's agreeing with me, that means I must be onto something because, seriously, if you don't know Beta 64, it's Beta 64. Go check out Beta 64. What are you doing? Go on YouTube. Go on Twitch. Actually, Beta, would you mind dropping a YouTube link here for us? That would be awesome. If we could get another shout out for Beta, by the way. And so you go looking for a good mic, and there are several things people do. Now, I'll show you. This is my first ever... Oh, look how dusty it is. That's embarrassing. This is my first ever equipment that I used. My very first ever stream, I just had this old Logitech wired headset. And I used that, and so I would recommend a link to the past episode. Nice, Pixel Knight. Yeah, there we go. But there it is, youtube.com/beta64. That would work, yeah. So that old headset, it worked, okay? It worked. That's like cheap and dirty, but it's not great quality. That one especially, but a lot of headset mics just really aren't great quality. You can kind of tell, okay? What I would recommend is you're going to look for a mic. Now, a lot of people will direct you towards a USB mic, and I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with that. They're very simple, easy to use, and you just plug them in. You pretty much have everything you need. So you can get something like a Elgato mic right now. That's the big one. That's kind of the new thing on the market. A lot of people are talking about it. I forget what they call it, but it's their USB mic. Or, of course, Blue. Blue makes the Blue Yeti and the Blue Snowball. These are very common and very popular microphones. They're kind of like the C920, Logitech C920 of streaming. They were very popular for a long time as a simple, easy-to-use solution. But they don't really get you the best quality. And here, the wavelength. Thank you, Carlton. Christian Carlton. I think you're right. And welcome on in, by the way. I did see you earlier, and I forgot to say hello. And Nerd Holly says, Crisis averted, got the pick out. Hopefully I didn't just break my filling. Oh no, loose tooth. Oh dear. Okay. That's scary. You had that headset, by the way? Nice, can say zero. You can go back to, on my Streams of Mana YouTube channel, you can hear my very first ever stream on Twitch. And I'm using that, and it's so funny to go back to that. I pretty quickly went to this. This is my recommendation. You could spend, about $60 to $100 on one of those USB microphones. Good night, Mictron. Or here's a mic. It's the MXL 990. I've had this mic. Actually, I have two of these, and I've had them for years.
We've got inbound. A new follower.
Oh my gosh, Flutterbutters, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Kristen Carlton says, I'm not sure where Annie is. I think she's not feeling well tonight. Oh, no. So this is a great microphone. It's a large diaphragm condenser mic. And what I like about it is that it is a microphone that is pretty rugged, durable, has a pretty decent noise floor, by which I mean you can get it fairly loud before you start hearing just that hiss and room noise. I purchased two of these back in my college days, in fact, in order to capture some recordings that I was doing with friends of music. And so I happened to have this, and I had a small mixer, which is actually what I use right now. And this microphone ended up being a great solution for my streaming. And while I still, someday I'm sure I will upgrade someday, it is lower on my list because this is such a darn good mic. In fact, I actually play guitar at church on Saturday nights right now. And I happen to use one of these mics as my guitar mic. I actually have that as my, then I use a Shure SM57 for my vocal, but I use this actually to capture my acoustic guitar. Is that a new subscriber? Welcome. Metal Ryan Cluster, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, my friend. Thank you for that
Hey
subscription.
Mana, I really love this community and it's my anniversary being a subscriber.
Yay!
Much love, Mana.
Much love to you as well.
By following this channel, you've accepted all terms and conditions and may be subjected to singing at any given moment. Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Oh my gosh. And yeah, Mario's on my shelf. That's true. It's actually a 1980s Mario, one that I had as a kiddo. That's a classic one. But yeah, so this is a great mic. I still use it, and I would recommend something like this. This you could get for like $40. Now it requires phantom power and an XLR cable. This is where it starts getting trickier, and why people I think move away from this type of a setup. But I think of it like this. I think of it like a capture card. With a capture card, you can put anything in pretty much. With a USB microphone, that's the device. There's no room for upgrading. The capture card, whatever you put into it, that's it. So with a microphone like this, any XLR microphone is going to be a pretty decent investment as long as you're putting in, some amount of money. It's going to be a pretty good mic for some use case. You can always sell them later. There's going to be somebody who will probably want them. You can use them from far more than just video content. Something like this, you'll get an XLR cable, and then you need something to supply phantom power. An inexpensive Behringer mixer wouldn't set you back too much. And then you can run that into your laptop. If you happen to have one that has USB, just do that. There's actually a great little audio device that feeds phantom power. That's about $30 by Behringer and has a very simple mixer interface, and that just goes right through USB into your computer. In my case, I happen to use an old mixer that I have, and that doesn't have a USB out, so I bought a $5 USB sound card, and the audio out into an 1/8 inch jack. It's dual 1/4 inch jacks on the mixer into an 1/8 inch jack stereo. That goes into that $5 USB sound card, which happens to, well, I guess I don't have one free that I can grab you, but it's just a simple Sabrent one. That goes into my computer, and that's the audio done and dusted. I think that's an excellent solution because it has upgradability. So that's going to be my suggestion, is to look for something that you can use an XLR microphone with. Again, you could spend 80 to 100, some of them I think are more, but $100, 60 to $100 on a USB microphone, which is where you're getting a decent quality. Or spend 40 for a mic, 30 for the interface, another 10 for the cable. And what would I lost what I just said? So 40 and 40, so $80 right there, and you've got yourself a fantastic and upgradable setup. Okay, later you may want to get a new audio interface. You may pick up a better mixer. You may pick up a better mic, but you can grow with it. It's not the end all. You haven't put that into a device that's just a one and done that you have to then put away. So those are my suggestions there for an inexpensive setup. Now, if you were to add to this, that's kind of like the lowest, I would say. If you're looking to actually build a setup, if you are, going to kind of make do with things, obviously, go for it. There's plenty of ways to do this. As far as lighting goes, just make sure that you're standing in front of a window, and that's casting light on you, and it's not too bright. If you are wanting to upgrade your setup further, picking up some lighting is good. Now, I want to know what Beta uses. I happen to have just a little LED panel with a big diffuser, kind of box diffuser on it. It's a round box diffuser. But anyway, that's what I use. I'd be curious to know if anyone else has suggestions. I've even used to utilize a green screen in some of my streams. Just a couple of shop lights with a diffuser on it. Just slap some diffuser in front of it so it's not too bright and overwhelming. And I've just done that. And that works great. So, can you make your voice sound better on the microphone? Metal Ryan Cluster asks, which is a fantastic question. Yes, you can, as a matter of fact. Because there's a fantastic thing in the world of microphones. Now, if I were to do this. Yeah, everybody. So I got to kind of talk a little bit loud, but you can hear me, right? Like, you can make out what I'm saying, and it sounds pretty good. If I get the mic a little bit closer, this is kind of like maybe just out of frame if I wanted to kind of do this and make it sort of seem like, hey, everybody, how you doing? This is me, right? But then you have that lovely proximity effect, okay? Proximity effect is when you get real close to that microphone, and as you can hear, ba-ba-ba-bum, we've been raided! Thank you, Hacks and Snacks Raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I was just talking about that lovely proximity effect. It's a really wonderful thing. See, my voice around here, if I'm talking about the same level, sounds like this, but if it is about here, it sounds like this. If it sounds like this, it sounds like this, right? Super cool, right? That's proximity effect. It's a wonderful and fantastic thing with microphones. Of course, you can also adjust bass and treble and so on with an equalizer. And there's lots of things. I mean, you can go down the rabbit hole in so many ways, and I think everyone will find unique solutions that work for them. But yes, the short answer is you absolutely can. This is why you see that I now have the microphone in shot. When I first started streaming with a webcam, I actually intentionally had the microphone out of shot and didn't like the sound quality as much. So eventually brought it back in and just own that it's here podcast style. This is why this is here. And I encourage you to do the same. Utilize that mic to get that nice, soothing proximity effect. I will share with you one suggestion, and this is something that I see a lot of streamers fall prey to, and I'd like to kind of warn everyone. And then I really want to welcome all of the raiders, and also huge shout outs to Hacks and Snacks. Insta follow. I really have to tell you, insta follow. But here's something I just want to tell you before I forget. Yes, you can purchase pop filters. They are a thing. A lot of streamers use them. A lot of streamers have their mic about here. Sort of like off here, and there's a pop filter that's like right here. And to that I say, what? Okay, a pop filter, or it's for plosives. It's for the p and the b. Okay, it's for those quick expulsions of air. That's what they're there for. They're usually utilized in recordings for music, where you want to have the microphone and the singer real close. You want to get that good sweet spot, and you want to just have that right about about a fist, and then you have your pop filter, and then you have the person pretty close to that pop filter. Okay, so in this case I'd have the gain up higher with a pop filter. Okay. The thing is, when you're singing, you're much more likely to have those plosives. When you're talking and the mic is kind of close to you and it's off to the side, you don't need it, okay? It's just extra. A pop filter is something I think people started thinking, it looks cool. It must serve some purpose. A lot of times they think, oh, it reduces noise. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that at all. That's not what it's there for. It has nothing to do with reducing background noise. All it's there for is those hard expulsions of air. As long as you can set yourself, like I have right now, where those plosives, the p, 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 are this way, you're golden. If I were to go like this and go p, 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 that's what a pop filter is for. If I were to record some music, I would want it to be like this, and you can hear all of those plosives p, 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 like that. I don't want to do that. I want to just get myself a little off of the capsule, which is what's inside of a large diaphragm condenser, and I just simply want to chat off to the side. It works perfect, and it has an added advantage for me in that it doesn't obscure my face. So that's my suggestion, everybody, just to let you know. And Nerd Holly says, I honestly use my pop filter more for keeping food off of getting into my mic. Okay, that I honestly totally can get by. I have certainly on occasion, felt like, ooh, I'm eating. I don't really want to get food. And so, yeah, something like that's a good idea. I am a little extra cautious. But I will say, when I stream, I usually will brush my teeth beforehand for a couple of reasons. One, so you don't see, food gunk in my smile. And two, to make sure my mic doesn't get smelly. But it's a good idea. That is a really good point. Anyway, everybody, welcome on in. Thank you so much. Hacks and Snacks, thank you for that raid. How was your stream? What were you doing? And everybody, if you don't know Hacks and Snacks, oh my gosh, you're missing out. Gleam and Alita are two of the most incredible people I know, and I really mean that. I just absolutely adore them. They're fantastic streamers, family friendly, and just beautiful people. A new baby, well, not quite so new, but we'll say new baby. And they're streaming when they can. They're doing amazing stuff, and I just love them. And I'm so grateful for their raid, and I want you to check them out. Insta follow, as I like to say, a couple of my favorite streamers on the platform. So there we go. 18 months now. Oh my gosh. And Alita rescued me from a faraway island in Valheim. Boy, do I know that. Bestie of Mana and I have been playing Valheim, and we sort of got ourselves shipwrecked a couple of times. It was a big mess, and we were trying to explore. It could have gone better, shall we say. Seth had their baby today, Memory Martin says. Did we hear this? Is this confirmed? Oh, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, is that what happened? Oh no's, instead of Flat Stanley, we now have Flat Mana. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's good. I like that. Uh-oh, this is going to be a pretty low producing bell tree right here. Oh well, we'll go with it. Okay, he said his wife was going to be induced today. Oh, that is true. You're right. I forgot about that. Oh, it's exciting. Oh my gosh. Well, I feel like in that case, I got to do a little happy birthday. Yeah, I got to go get an instrument. We're gonna get an instrument. I'm gonna be right back, my friends. If you wouldn't mind hanging tight for just a moment, if you want to chat amongst yourselves, I'll leave this up and I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, I am back, and it's about time we are gonna break it down with some sweet tunes. We're gonna sing "Happy Birthday" is what we're gonna do. Let's not overplay this or oversell it. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let me just real quickly kind of adjust here. Okay. All right. Let's get this old guitar. There we go. All right. Let's just see here if we're All right, here we go. Let me actually do this. Boop, 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 boop. All right. We're going to get this microphone just a little bit lower like so, okay? And we're going to sing a little happy birthday. And we don't really know. I mean, at this point, we don't know much. We don't even know if this has actually happened, but we're going to just go for it. Assuming that we've got a little lovely Seth Little, okay? 8-bit dad, 7DC. It'll be 8-bit child. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 8-bit child. Happy birthday to you. I'm so happy for you that you have a lovely family like Seth. And happy birthday to you. There we go. That's a little extra one. So there we go. All right. That's for you, Seth and Seth Little. Very excited for you. All right. I'll just put this up here. And all right. Let's get back to a little bit of gaming and wrapping things up here. Oh goodness, thank you so much. Oh, Pixel Knight, thank you. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Some lovely comments there. I really appreciate that. So there we go. Yeah, big shout out to 8-Bit Dad 7DC for those of you who may not know who that is. Super awesome friend of Mana, fellow family friendly streamer, and member of Family Friendly Live, as a matter of fact. All right. Oh, man, I'm thirsty. Everybody, this has been just a phenomenal stream, and I cannot thank you enough. Seriously, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure and journey. This has been fun. We've certainly done a lot and waffled on about a lot of things. Yeah, so, I mean, honestly, I guess I should mention just once more for those of you who don't know who I am, that I am Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware and indie titles. I've actually been streaming over the last year and a half a ton of Animal Crossing, starting with a bunch of Animal Crossing New Leaf, which was one of my favorite games of that generation. I was able to stream it.
Thank you for joining the Friends of Mana.
Knuckles, thank you so much for that follow. Make yourself at home. Thank you so much. Ooh, I like that. So I was streaming a ton of Animal Crossing. I still stream a ton of Animal Crossing as I love Animal Crossing. But I am a variety streamer. I'm actually working through the Zelda franchise as we're celebrating the anniversary, 35th anniversary, in fact, of the Animal Crossing franchise. And I'm playing through every game in order, including games on the Philips CDI. I mean, we're getting everything done. We're doing all the things, okay? And so far, we've beaten the first 3 games. That's the original, The Legend of Zelda, then Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and Link to the Past. And now we're actually going to move on to Link's Awakening here next week. But we're just taking a little break in between. We do some other games. I might try and sneak in. Oh, I was just going to capture that. Darn. Might try and sneak in some Animal Crossing once a week. But as it stands, definitely we're going to be playing Animal Crossing and other games in between our Zelda games. So it'll be a pretty fun thing. So yeah. And for those who want to check him out, he's currently doing Pokemon Crystal, and our rival is Knuckles, my boy. What? Check out my channel after the stream. I did an hour. Oh, nice. Excellent, Martine. And why CDI? Because I love the CDI. It's so good. No. Because I want to play every Zelda game for you. So yeah, and I've never actually played through the entirety of them. One of the cool things we're doing with this Zelda franchise playthrough is actual Friends of Mana. People can sign up on my website and be a guide of Mana. And I'll actually have you on the channel, on the stream either your voice or your voice and video, whatever you prefer or be more comfortable with. And I give you a walkthrough, which I then utilize to work my way through the game. Just makes it a little bit easier to get through the game and super fun. You know, honestly, Martine, I've thought about playing Hotel Mario. I have it. And I'd like to play that for you. I don't know when I'll do that. Kind of want to do it like anytime. So that would be super fun. So Pixel Knight says, come back when you're a little richer. My gosh. So yes, that is what I'm working on. I think it is going to be really cool. I think you're gonna like it. And when I get to some of those obscure games, and I have surprises along the way. I actually have quite a few little things I'm going to be shouting out to. And my last video on YouTube, my Art of Mana YouTube channel, is actually me going through a really cool hand-drawn games guide of the original Zelda. I have a few other things I need to put up there as well. But yeah. Pixel Knight says, sorry, quotes the CDI game for no reason. Mana Nerd Holly asks, if you had a pizza named after you, what would you put on said pizza? Hey, Hamster Drip, how you doing? By the way, speaking, this might be a weird question to be asking you, but I'm curious. I think Nerd Holly just asked the weird question, but about the pizza. No, it's a good question. And honestly, ask me anything, everyone. I'm a big fan of Hawaiian-style pizza. Growing up, I had a couple of friends whose father and mother owned a pizza parlor, and they had a Hawaiian style that they had cashews on. It was really delicious. Really liked that. I tend to also like Alfredo sauce-based pizzas more these days. You know, light kind of creamy sauce. I like artichoke on pizza, to be honest, and I tend to like, little bits of bacon, Canadian bacon. I've actually had broccoli. It's really good, But I'd say probably would be something, I could either go kind of wild and say, I don't know if this is going to be good. I don't know if it would taste good. I've never had it, but I'll put avocado. We'll do avocado. We'll do artichoke hearts and an Alfredo sauce with broccoli and bacon bits. Boom. And it'll be a deep dish. So it'll be 2 layers. You'll have inside of it will be a Hawaiian style pizza with Canadian bacon and pineapple. That's what I'm going to do. And Martine has redeemed some messages, or redeemed some channel points to have a highlighted message. I'm actually going to remake every Mario game with all of the unused stuff. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Lolly asks, do you know what kind of music Una likes? Sure do. Done research, huh? Should have known you would. Yep. Changed my mind, though. Don't tell me. Okay. I want to ask them myself. All right. That is funny. I do tend to do my own research, especially when it comes to music. So, and thank you for clipping that, Memory Martin. Oh my gosh. And Potter, how you doing? What is up? So, friends, yeah, if you've been enjoying yourself, please feel free. Ask me anything. If you'd like to join me along for the ride, feel free to follow. It sure would mean a lot to me. I stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. 7 p.m. for 2 hours each. It's the Pacific time. And I want to just let you know, too, that I'm going to try and sneak in an early stream when I can, but I'm currently on call and don't have a set schedule. I may try to sneak in a stream tomorrow morning because I'm not actually called in yet. Don't know if I've been called in. I will need to check my phone. I just realized this is a disadvantage of currently using it as a camera. So I'll let you know, my friends, but I may try and do a little sneaky stream tomorrow. We'll see. Well, Mana Sprout, my daughter, is at school, and Ms. Mana is at work. My wife. All right. Let's see. So, yes. I think we've about done kind of what I want to do here. I'm thinking in here I'd really like to make this kind of look real nice and kind of get this all up and running with some beautiful custom paths and things like that. Make it look really full and rich with a lot of shrubs. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Martine says it is almost midnight for me right now. Yes. In fact, you know what? I think this is a great time to stop and wrap up. Electro Legend says you must be very happy. I am very happy. I don't know why you mentioned that, but I am. It's been a wonderful stream. Pixel Knight says I have to go. Everybody, thank you for the equipment recommendations and good night, friends of Mana, crew of Mana. So no multiplayer tonight. I guess it just wasn't in the cards. We ended up chatting about other stuff. I think it was a really amazing stream. Honestly, I've really enjoyed myself. I had such a lovely night. And Beta 64 and Hacks and Snacks with those raids. I cannot thank you enough. Honestly, that's huge. So thank you so much. Matsky's here. Oh my gosh, everybody. At least we get to do a Makeup Island tour. That's right. There we go. Matsky, how are you doing, my friend? And then I am going to... let's snap our fingers here. And let's head on over to our chatting, shall we? 3, 2, 1, snap. There we go. I have some thanks to offer. Oh my goodness, everybody. This is just incredible. First of all, I want to go back to yesterday because we had a lot of cool stuff. Actually, I want to go a couple days back. I want to say thank you to Game Mod, Kim the Human 12, Glamour Fairy, and the Ice and Dragon Master, all of whom are members of Club Tortimer, which is now the second stream team I am a part of, and I'm very excited to be connecting with them. I'll be making this more official and everything soon, but this is kind of a recent development, very exciting. And then Hamabe Boy subscribing for 10 months in a row yesterday, as well as Power Ranger Jenna subscribing for 8 months. And then Gally Vandalid for 7 months, and then gifting our community 10 gift subs. I cannot believe it. We were rated by Admiral Eggroll, and that was incredible. And then today, we had Nibbles following us. I am Zoe. And then I'm going to see if I can say this. I've been avoiding Amy Arm Martine? Amir Martine? I don't know. Beta 64 rated us.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Mr. F. Thank you so much. Is that Mr. Father? 300? Thank you so much for that follow. We also had Luigi Fan 22, the Meme Guy, Maxi Bun Buns, Ghostly's Golden, Cap 1793, Cubs Fan 1111, Flutter Butters, Zvari, Knuckles Burridge, Mr. Father 300, all following us. Thank you so much to everyone who followed. Seriously, thank you. It means so much to me that you believe in what I'm doing, that you enjoyed this enough that you felt like following. I missed this. Apparently, Beta 64 also gifted Namus a sub. Beta, thank you so much. And then Middle Ryan Cluster subscribing for 4 months in a row. Thank you so much. Hacks and Snacks rating us as well. Thank you so much. And to all of you, seriously, it means so much to me that that you all have supported me so much. Seriously. It's Mr. Fred. Okay, Mr. Fred. Sorry about that. Mr. Fred, welcome on in. I like Mr. Father. How you doing, Mr. Father? Gally Vandalid actually gifted 19 subs yesterday. I counted. Oh my gosh. Incredible. 19 subs. It's incredible. Oh my gosh. We're going to update the thing here, but we've got, I mean, just seriously, thank you all so much. This just means so much to me. I feel like just my love of streaming is it's huge because I get to hang out with all of you, and this support that has been happening lately is just truly uplifting. Thank you so much, and I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna just let this stream go. Friends, much love to you. Seriously, do good and be well. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Please be good to one another. My raid suggestion is to go and find somebody who is streaming for maybe 5 or fewer viewers, and go and just connect with them. Maybe search via a tag. My favorite would be family friendly, but find a category that you're interested in, or find a tag you're interested in, and go find that person who's maybe new to streaming, just getting started, or having a night that's rather slow, and just hang out with them. Make friends. Maybe you'll find someone new. If you find someone cool and new, please let me know, and then we can raid them in the future, or I can check them out. For all of you who came in, who are new friends of Mana, I hope you'll join me again next stream Saturday night, or possibly tomorrow morning. If you'd like to join me on Discord, you may. I'm gonna throw in a Discord link real quick. If you'd like to join me, you're totally welcome to. I have a Discord. I do have a Discord, right? I have a Discord. Here we go. Let me get that link. Here is the Discord. Oh, it's already beat me to it. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Memory Martin. And there's a Discord link for you if you'd like to join. It's fairly slow, I'm not going to lie, but if you'd like to chat with some amazing people, connect. Let me know if you're streaming. You can shout yourself out in our Your Announcements channel. Love to do that. Friends, seriously, thank you. I cannot wait till the next stream. I love hanging out with you, and I've missed you. Do good. Be well. Stay safe and healthy. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.